Well, I don't know if you watched the movie Scarface, but there's a very good note. It's like,
I thought you were going the Drake route.
no. There's also like a nosedive scene is a bit different.
Oh, that's a yeah. The one was Scarface.
A major development in the saga of embattled Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard. A judge has dismissed her lawsuit, claiming that a caucus that threw her off the ballot was illegal. NBC5's Regina Waldrop has been following this case very closely for a very long time. She joins us now with details. Regina.
Marion, it is official. Tiffany Henyard is off the ballot for Thornton Township Supervisor, a role she was appointed to in 2022. So I want to take you back to the scene December 3rd. That is when Tiffany Henyard was thrown off the ballot. It was a packed and raucous meeting with an overflow crowd waiting outside. At that time, Henyard called it unfair and illegal. She said none of her supporters were let in to cast a vote. Now, we spoke to elections expert attorney Bert Oldelson, who tells us the caucus was legal, and also a Thornton Township resident who says it might have been legal, but it might not have been ethical.
I think that they used some plays out of Tiffany Henyard's own playbook. They booked a venue that was too small to hold everyone who wanted to attend. They seated their own supporters early.
Were there, conducted the caucus, it was done legally. Even a properly filed objection wouldn't have stood. So she's done.
RJ. Cook.
Hey man, as you said, she's taking a nosedive, and it might be the let's say most notable nosedive I've seen in my life, right? And guys, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe as well. But I'll definitely put her, KaiR, in my top 2 nosedives of all time. I don't know if she's
who's
number 1. What?
Who's the other in that top 2?
Well, I don't know if you watched the movie Scarface, but there's a very good note. It's like,
I thought you were going the Drake route.
no. There's also like a nosedive scene is a bit different.
Oh, that's a yeah. The one was Scarface. Oh man.
But it's 1 and 2. It's a close one. I don't know which one I'd put first. But yeah, that's it for me, man.
Expect that one. You two, oh man, I've been caught off guard. Oh man, so yeah, this is unthinkable, right? Because the sitting township supervisor has been stripped from a chance to run for re-election, not by voters, but by her own party. She found herself in the middle of that political storm after being shut out from the first, the ballot from the 1st of April. And here we are. It sounds very unusual because, of course, this is the first time the caucus has taken place in 30 years. So basically, they had to find another way to get her out of that position or getting even on the ballot. And the court, basically, she claimed that the process was rigged, calling it an illegal move, and took the battle to court, demanding a redo. But the court thought I can't find the but anywhere. Anyway, they thought
Give me a break.
Give me a break. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to find it real quick, but I was in another panel. But yeah, they ruled basically against her, saying that she filed her complaint way too late, and boom, it's dismissed.
Yes, it's dismissed. And KaiR, let's not forget, we're talking about the township there was this whole problem that caused the township to be without government service, right? Since December 1st, due to a lapse of insurance coverage. We talked about that as well. Also received some very interesting comments. Are we gonna discuss the comment in this show during the comment of the week?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, there's you have ignorant people and then you have ignorant. This person is neither of the two. It's a loser. But we will dedicate a thought of the week segment to. Is it a her? I think it's a her. I don't know.
So her, you mean the one that about the Jay-Z, right? That one you're referring to.
No, that's not the one I'm referring to. The other one.
The other one.
There was one about Tiffany as well.
Not sure about that one. The one definitely I chose was the one about Jay-Z.
Is that the
She
one?
went crazy.
Is that the one
She
I
said
took the
3 or
pictures
4
of?
Again?
Is that the one I took pictures of?
Yes, that's the Jay-Z one.
All right. Well, then maybe this is an old one, but okay, that's a good one. In any case, but also, KaiR, let's not forget, Henyard is currently under investigation because she's being accused of withholding information, financial information, misusing funds of the taxpayers. And of course, let's not forget, she's also still on the investigation of the FBI for alleged corruption. So she hasn't, usually when people steal, people in the government allegedly.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to save you, and you're the lawyer. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Usually when they do it.
But by the way,
Usually-
one thing before you continue. Today, Lori Lightfoot is going to. We are pre-recording this, so we cannot record it after the Lori Lightfoot reveal. But today, she supposedly is going to release some numbers on the investigations she did about her spending the past couple of years. So, yeah, but continue.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But usually, when people try to do their best to hide it. It seems like she just doesn't care. She doesn't care, and people had enough. So the township is definitely out of the is out of the question. And so what's left is the mayor, right? Whether or not she can get reelected for the mayor position.
Yeah, that's
and
but
still,
that's also the smaller. That's the smaller of the two.
that's a smaller.
I think I know which one you mean.
That one.
I think you
that
know
one.
the one about the salary.
Yeah, the salary. Yeah. that one.
I can search it up real quick while we're doing the show.
Because it fits with the show.
I'll try
That's
to
right.
multitask.
Well, let me put it like this: if you can, maybe we don't need to host a whole thought of the week because we can just share the ignorant conversation. Yeah, but it's
No problem. I have to look it up real quick.
but it's not really like a really necessary. So it would be great, but not really necessary.
What would be great if Tiffany stopped taking a nosedive? Actually, great for herself. Because one thing is clear, RJ, she has been taking L's. Another L this week was, she stays in court. She's like Drake, which is also the second topic of today. But she's like Drake.
Well,
she stays in court.
She's not like Drake. I have
Wow.
to defend.
She was saying-
I have to
she's saying-
defend Drake. I have to
She's
defend.
definitely not like us.
I have to, yeah. But I have to defend Drake. I have to defend her. She's not. It's not that she's like Drake. She's not like Drake because
Not saying she's like. I'm saying
The
she stays in
difference-
court.
the difference is there's just a difference. There's still a difference. They both stay in court, but there's still a key difference. Yeah. Drake chooses to stay in court because he files the cases. Tiffany is in court against her will. It's like There's a difference, man.
I have to agree with you on
Hey,
that. Yes,
Drake
yes.
files
It's
the complaints, man.
It's a choice. He's like Kanye. Slavery is a choice.
No, come on.
Yeah, stay in court is a choice in this case. Well, it's also her choice. But by what she's doing, let's take a look. Fair use.
Tonight in the South, some more controversy involving Tiffany Henyard.
The Dalton mayor held in contempt of court this morning in a case over liquor licenses. WGN's Jenna Barnes has the latest.
Well, the attorney for the owners of this restaurant here behind us say they believe Henyard didn't sign those liquor licenses for personal reasons, even though it was her job to do it. Their months-long fight came to a head this morning when a judge found Henyard in contempt. Attorneys for the owners of this 3-story restaurant and banquet hall, St. Patrick's, say the business will finally be able to open after a judge found Mayor and Liquor Control Commissioner Tiffany Henyard in contempt and forced her to sign the liquor licenses she'd allegedly been stonewalling for months.
It's been a challenge, to put it mildly, but it's really shouldn't be so difficult. This is an ordinary event to get liquor licenses issued.
Attorney Adrian Vukovich sued on behalf of the restaurant's owners back in August. He says Henyard repeatedly promised to issue the licenses the village board already approved, but she didn't. She made that promise again in open court on Wednesday, and when those licenses still weren't signed Thursday, all parties were back in court for a hearing Friday morning. Henyard showing up half an hour late.
The judge asked the mayor, will you sign these licenses? And instead of signing them or answering the judge directly, she, began talking in circles. And so that's when the judge made a determination.
Sounds like Tiffany.
Yep. Talking in circles is her thing.
One determination of what's called indirect criminal contempt.
Meaning the judge found her disrespectful to the court's authority. Henyard signed 2 of the 3 licenses under threat of another finding of contempt.
It's serious. It's not something that anybody should want to happen, let alone a public official.
It's up to the judge to determine what punishment Henyard could face. The restaurant owners are still pursuing that 3rd liquor license. They're also pursuing sanctions and damages. We've reached out to Henyard's attorney for comment on this contempt finding and have not heard back. In Dalton, Jenna Barnes, WGN News.